Hey guys, it's Jamie from Sparkle Seeds, and I just wanted to take a second and share some tips with you if you are using stamps.com. There's a few little pointers that you may or may not know about, and I definitely want to show you a couple of things where I made my biggest mistake in the beginning, and believe me, it was a good one. So I'm going to share my screen and show y'all. Here we go. So when you first get into your account, of course, you are going to live in the mail tab. This is it. You will be here most of the time. I only really use this, history, and then supplies to get one type of envelope. So if you are in the mail tab, you will start right here. The very first time you have to decide and tell it which type of label you're printing on. Most of us start with 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper because almost everybody has a printer. And you can just print your postage right on there. It prints kind of like half the size of the sheet of paper, and you just cut it out. And all you have to do is tape it on there. Just use packing tape. I would recommend that over Scotch tape because it'll just hold better. And as your business grows and your volume grows, you might want to consider moving up to the 4x6 label maker, but that's way down the road. You do not have to start with that in the beginning because those are a little bit expensive, and most of us are trying to get profits and everything coming in before we invest in anything like that. You will make sure your return address is set up in here. Once you do it once, it's there for life. And then every time you have a customer order, you have got to type their info in the very first time. After that, you do not have to type it anymore. It will remember for you. Make sure you put their email in here because when you use this system with stamps.com, it's awesome. It will automatically send them a tracking email with a tracking number. So that is huge. Most important, of course, is the weight. Get yourself the little digital scale. A lot of you may already have it, but you can order them like on Amazon or somewhere. I mean, for 10 bucks, you can get them pretty darn cheap. It is important to be pretty accurate on your weight. So once you pick your weight, you'll notice as I'm clicking the price right here, if you watch this number, it does change as I go up. You'll see it changing as we go up in weight. The highest you can go, this is important, is 15 ounces. That's the absolute highest you can go to stay in the first class category right here. This is where most of us ship from because most envelopes are under a pound. I would say most of our envelopes are definitely under 1 pound. And you will notice a couple of things. Let me go back in there. There we go. When you open this section, there are two choices. Here's where I made my biggest mistake. Oh my gosh, it was bad. Right when I joined, I didn't know which one to pick. And so I just saw a large envelope up here. I didn't understand the flat part because some of the jewelry was like a wrap. It was flat. I'm like, okay. So I just stuck it in there. I'm like, well, this must be a good one. It's cheaper than this one. So I sent probably 50 packages out, y'all, on this category. And it was pretty bad because about half came back to me because there was not enough postage for what was in the envelope. And the other half got delivered COD. So talk about being embarrassed. They owed like $1.32 when it got to them, and they'd already paid me $5 for shipping. So don't make that mistake. You do not want to make that mistake. I've never been so embarrassed in my life. So this is your category, package thick envelope. Make sure you are on that one. Now, if you go over, let me close this. Let's say you are now, your package is at least 1 pound. See, the minute I go over, my options change. It disappears. You have to open it, and now it's all grayed out. Once you are at 1 pound or higher, you have to choose in this area right here. If you have just the normal big mailing envelopes, you can still put it in this one. It's going to be $6.95, but it's actually going to go faster. It's now in the priority category. It was first class before, but it tends to go faster when it gets here, especially if the people are on the opposite coast from you. They're going to get it quick. So let's see. You might use a package. I would recommend keeping your paparazzi boxes when your deliveries come to you. If you have any of the smaller box deliveries, like the little ones, save those because they do come in handy to reship. And when I reship in the paparazzi boxes, I just reseal it the exact same way that I got it. And then I put my postage label directly on top of the paparazzi postage label that came. So it just covers up all my information. And it's cute. They get a paparazzi box and they like it. It's that cute little pink and black wow factor. All right, so you will choose from this area right here. Sometimes these amounts right here are a lot more than this amount. I use this a whole lot, padded flat rate envelope. I end up in there a lot because sometimes depending on the weight of it and where it's going, sometimes these amounts for me can be like $10 or $9, $8. This one is always $7.55. And I will do another video on how to order those envelopes because they are hard to find. I've been to like 4 post offices, y'all, trying to find these darn things. But you can order them for free through the U.S. Postal Service and through stamps.com. It'll link you over there too. And they're totally free and have them delivered to your house. So let's just say this particular package, we're going to go back. See, once I'm back below a pound, these options come back. I'll just pick this one. Okay, you don't need to do anything down here at all. You know, you want to make sure you can see this date. But look, when you first log in, this might be like looking like this. See this right here? Show advanced options. Make sure you click it, confirm it is today's date. And most importantly, right here, look over here under this label, you need to check this box. You want to hide the label value. That means the label's going to print and it will not say $266 on there and the customer just paid you $5. So it's very professional to just not put the postage on there, and that is the way to do it. Click hide label value, and then the label looks nice and there's no numbers printed on there at all, because you don't want the customer to feel bad when they see that and they're like, wait a second, I paid more. And sometimes the packages go over and then you're in the $7 range, and then they would still feel bad because they only paid $5 and now they know you've lost money. So it's just better to leave it off, in my opinion. Keep the value hidden on the labels, and then all you have to do is hit print, and voila, you have a label. It is awesome. I am going to stop sharing. I hope y'all found that super helpful. Feel free to leave a comment. I will respond to you, and just make sure you subscribe to my page. There is a bell you can click on to get notifications. I will have a lot more videos coming. I am working on several different ones right now, and I look forward to seeing y'all down the road. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.